I've tested a lot of hitting strips over the years, but today's review is something different. It's the SIG Pro Softy Lite. At just over 1¼ inch thick, the SIG Pro Softy Lite is a low-profile version of their classic SIG Pro Softy. The construction of the product is very unique. So you have a hard layer of plastic on the bottom, then you have this compressible foam. You can see it through this cutting right here. Very, very compressible foam. Then you have another hard layer of plastic, and then on top of that, a high-quality putting turf, which is a nice thing if you're looking for a turf that you can putt on for your DIY sim as well, because that's a putting turf. The net result of that design, this is the softest hitting strip I have ever used. And it's not close. The difference is not subtle. In fact, when I took the first shot on this material, I actually laughed a little bit because it was so shockingly different than what I thought was a pretty soft hitting strip in the first place. So the difference is not subtle, and I have to believe this is going to protect my joints and your joints better than anything else I've tried. So what are some of the reasons you might not want to buy? Well, first, if you take deep divots or are a steep swing playing kind of player, this foam, being the light version, is quite thin, and it's only going to absorb up to maybe about 1/2 inch of shock before you're going to bottom out. So if you know that you like to take deep divots, then you may want to consider the SIG Pro Softy and not the light version. Another consideration is the type of lie this is. This is a very tight fairway lie. If you like a slightly fluffier lie, this may not be as good of a product for you. The last concern to be aware of is price. This isn't cheap, but like the rest of the SIG Pro line that I've reviewed, the quality is exceptional. So I think this is one of those you get what you pay for moments. Bottom line, SIG Pro has brought out a really clever product. I love the feel. I think it's fantastic. I can't help but think other products will emulate something like this, and you'll see a trend in this direction. The feel just, to me, is that superior. I'm also really excited about using this product over an extended period of time and seeing if, as I'm getting older, it will let me hit more shots without having that joint pain that I can quickly get into. Tendonitis seems to be just a constant in my life. So if there's anything that can let me get a little bit more practice in and not hurt as bad, man, I am all about that, because this gray hair is not AI. This is real. All of this, very real. Well, that's it from the Golf Nerd. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Hit them long and straight, and I'll see you next time.